What is going on, dreamers? We are live with some Phantasy Star Online, and the lobby is popping. We got Curb, we got Kayator, which I believe is Luke. Kayator? Is that what it is? I don't know. The screen is very small right now, so I can't even read it. Sonic and Laws are here as well. I can see them. Kayator, something like that. I'll just call you Luke. Someone else is joining. I can hear my Dreamcast notifying me of someone new joining the lobby. It's the new player join sound, otherwise known as the GD-ROM drive. Ah, I see Bob. Bob is over there. Look at this. A lot of players. I like it. I like it. It's a good thing to see. Hello to everyone in the chats. Crevellium, Luke, Sonic, and Laws, and Bob, and Kumis. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Bob is sad, apparently. I don't know why. It's probably because I couldn't play poker with you yesterday, Bob. That's why. I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that poker match. Laws with his blank face. Oh, I forgot to put my arcade machine on. Let me fix that. I gotta have the arcade machine on. Even though you guys technically don't see it most of the time. But I can have it on anyway. It's tradition. I believe today is Metal Slug 3. No, Metal Slug X. There we go. There we go, we got that going. I gotta wait until the gameplay comes up at least so you guys can see it going. How's everyone doing today? It's PSO Saturday. How could you not be doing good? In retrospect, I should have made my name Krav, but Curb will do. I know you like to change up your name a lot. It's very confusing. Not gonna know it's you. Anyway, now that Metal Slug X is running, let's get into the game. Let's make a game. Sonic's falling down. Sonic is falling down and can't get up. Alright. We'll make a normal game. That way, it's open to everyone. It's always good when everyone can play. It's a very accessible game. And by the way, today's connection method of choice is dial-up, or DreamPie, whatever you want to call it. And I'm using OG Disc. If I didn't have fancy noise cancellation from NVIDIA, you could hear the disc. The disc is going wild. And there we have it, folks. We have our team. At least for the normal game, anyway. We'll probably switch over to something a bit more challenging later on. But for now, we'll do our forest warm-up, go from there. I don't need a saber. I'm sure you guys have noticed by now, but I am playing as Afro Thunder today.
Somebody call the doctor!
Yes, Bomberman Online will be online one day. You can quote me on that, Sonic. One day. Oh, I do have some interesting information I learned today that is slightly related to PSO. So, the lead developer from BioWare on Baldur's Gate gave me some info on Twitter today that about the Dreamcast version of Baldur's Gate. which, if you don't know, was in development by Sega themselves. They were doing the port. I'm not sure why Sega wanted to do the port themselves, but yeah, they didn't have BioWare doing it. They had themselves doing it. It was supposed to be one of the first online RPGs on the Dreamcast. And no one really knows what happened to it. It was canceled in 2000. It was announced in 2000 for unknown reasons. I'm trying to find out the reasons, but I haven't found out yet. But anyway, the lead developer from BioWare told me the status of the game, which was that it was running at a good frame rate on the Dreamcast, but didn't have any AI or gameplay. So I assume that means the game would boot up, it runs well, and you could probably run around on the map, I guess, and do nothing else, really. So yeah, if anyone was ever curious about Baldur's Gate on the Dreamcast, that's as far as it got. It was running, just didn't have any gameplay. Which was kind of an essential ingredient in a game. But if we ever do find it, that's what you can expect. Sure, it's on a dev kit somewhere. That would have been a cool game to have on the Dreamcast, though. It was a dungeon crawler kind of Diablo style. I've never actually played it. I remember wanting the Game Boy Advance version back in the day, which was Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I've never played any game in the series, though. It looks very sort of Diablo-esque, though. Which would have been a fun thing to have. You failed the legit check, but I'm 100% legit. I don't know, Bob. I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I know you are too legit to quit, Bob. But are you really legit? The Dreamcast is too legit to quit as well. Even your hair color is legit. Is it purple, like it is in PBA Tour Bowling? It's purple, right? I think that's what it was. Oh, you ordered a Raspberry Pi for your Dreamcast. I thought you didn't have a Dreamcast, Luke. Didn't you mention that? You didn't have, or you said you didn't have a working Dreamcast? Pretty sure you said that. But if you do have a working one, that's awesome. Hopefully you got a good deal on a Raspberry Pi, because they're going for expensive prices. Oh, you didn't have a Dreamcast set up. Ah, I see. I misquoted you. Gray hair is what I'm hiding. Lies, you have purple hair, I know it. PBA Tour Bowling characters are accurate representations of real-life counterparts. I look exactly like Bilbo. The guy you saw on camera, that's not actually me. I'm one of those what do you call it, VTubers with the animated character, except mine looks very realistic. That's my VTuber, the guy that you always see on camera. I'm actually only 4 foot tall. If y'all have any spare good items, let me know, since I have terrible items. No, I don't have any good items. Mine are all bad too. Except for my red handgun. Oh, that's right too. I don't have a red handgun. I have a purple handgun. Afro Thunder hasn't found a red handgun yet. But purple does match his outfit, so... coordinated. Yes, it's the very, very rare purple handgun, Sonic. Kills pretty much any enemy in one hit, including Dark Vals. Alright, did we kill everything? Wonder if there's a BK handgun. Yes, it shoots burgers. Shoots Whoppers. And the cool thing about it is when you hit the enemy with it, they'll get stuck to the ground because of all the cheese. It sort of stuns the enemy. Hello, Tokyo. Hello, John. You guys missed the jazz music from yesterday? I'm tempted to turn the PSO music down and put the jazz music on again. Well, I wonder how that would vibe with PSO. Can I even do that while I'm in the game? Or while I'm online? I don't know if I can. Options. No, they don't give me audio options. Well, I guess I can't do that. That's a shame. I can't play both music at the same time. That would sound terrible. Jazz PSO soundtrack hybrid. It'd be an abomination. Right, poor? No, he's not poor. He's got an afro. That's all he needs. He stores all his money in there too. Why Afro Thunder? Why not Afro Thunder? The insults are being flung now. Are you saying Afro Thunder's not good enough? Alright, that's the portal, but we haven't killed everything yet. We can't go yet. We must finish the mission. The mission is kill everything on Regal. Leave no living creature standing. Paint the planet with blood. Excuse me, fellas. Just hitting your switch. Don't mind me. I'll just kill you now. Yeah, what's going on, Junior? Is it possible to play this game against GameCube players? Against people? Nah, I'm not even reading that right. I know what you're saying, but no, unfortunately not. You cannot play with GameCube players. Dreamcast and GameCube are not simpatico. Alright, I think we've killed everything. We can proceed. Dreamcast version is the best version. Preach it, Sonic. Preach it. It's always time to dance. Always. I wish I could dance. Anyone can dance. I hear for PSO version 3, Sega was planning on implementing the victory dances from Ooga Booga into the game. Way ahead of its time. Get out of the boss portal, man. Anyone want to join me in the boss arena? I mean, I can take him down myself. If you guys want to stay here, that's fine. I don't need any help. Afro Thunder's got this. Get out of my game, Curb. I'ma kick you out. Oh, thank you for the sub, Link Me Q. Dance him to death. Absolutely.
Dance, sucker. Can't stop the thunderbolt.
Getting my jogs in. Alright, die already. There we go. Nappy nap time. Good game. Good game. GG. You are Italian. Well, buongiorno. Los Cataloni de Roma. Did I pronounce that right? 1, 2, 3. I don't know 1, 2, 3 in Italian. I'll take Escape Doll, why not? Alright. How many players we got online? Looks like we got Laws and Bob in the B team. Ramstein. Got a couple people in the Kill Murder team. Hey, that's my slogan. Kill Murder everything on Regal. Alright, should we do a quest or should we just go to caves? Place your votes now. I'll just get my exercise in the meantime. Quest, question mark. Luke doesn't seem sure. Quest? Quest? Sonic is a bit more sure. Quest. Quest. Alright, quest it is. We'll wait for you, Crevellium. Sure, why not? Do TTF plus minus forward slash asterisk plus 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 minus 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 minus. I'm not sure that quest is available on this ship. It's available on the Twilight Zone ship, which is it's been down for a long time. It's been down for at least 10 years. No one's been able to play that quest since. I heard PSO2 is coming to PS4. What's a PS4? Is that like a Dreamcast? No one's a fan of PSO2. Time to dance. Well, while we wait for Crevelium, let's have a dance off. Dance battle, guys. Ah, Crevelium's back. All right, dance battle's been canceled then. Oh well. All right, what are we doing? Do we want to do a TTF? We can do a TTF. That way we can play all the things. Boss rush mode. Alright, we'll do that. Loading, please wait. This is one of the best Dreamcast games online. I also like to play Sonic and Bomberman with my friends here at home. I like Bomberman. Sonic likes Bomberman. At least I think he does. He's hinted at that. We need a new online game now. We're gonna have one, not too long. Kazad just posted on Twitter that he got the online working for Driving Strikers. He was having some issues getting the online to work on Dreamcast. But he finally got it working today. He posted a short video of crossplay between PC and Dreamcast. It looks like it is working quite well. So looking forward to that. Yes, indeed, Sonic. If I'm lying, I'm dying. For those of you who don't know what Driving Strikers is, it is an upcoming Dreamcast indie game that is basically now I'm drawing a blank. It's basically I can't think of the name of the game now. It's like that soccer car game. See, every time I try and think of the name of a game on stream, I blank out. Deja vu. Rocket League, yeah, close enough. Yes, Rocket League. Thank you, Crevelium. Yeah, that game. It's an indie Rocket League for Dreamcast. There's another Sonic in the chat. There's an imposter. The real Sonic is already in the chat. But hello, imposter Sonic. I'll call you Seba to avoid confusion. And yes, we are playing online with DreamPie. Well, all except for Kayatar, who I believe is playing the PC version at the moment. Actually, Sonic might be on broadband adapter. Yes, he is. Because he thinks he's better than us. With his super high-speed connection. I could use a broadband adapter if I wanted to. It's not as good. It's lousy. Yeah, I can post a link to that. Dragon is dead. Give me a second, I'll post it in the chat. There it is. I found it. There you go. It is now in the chat. It's not a very long video. It's a few seconds. But enough to show you that it is working. He used a broadband adapter for that particular video, but he said it should work with the modem. I'm guessing that means he hasn't tested it yet. But he also states there is quite a bit of work still to do. So don't get too excited. But yeah, the game should be released this year sometime. I'm not sure when the ETA for it is. But I believe the online portion has delayed things quite a bit. It's not... I mean, not that he thought it would be easy, but I think it is more difficult than he anticipated. But you know, he is a pioneer. He's going to be releasing the first ever online indie game for Dreamcast. Yeah, it's going to be broadband adapter and dial-up. It'll support all the things. And of course, cross-play with PC players as well. Something new for broadband adapter owners. Yes, indeed. I do not have a GDMU. No, I have my Dream Shell hard drive modded Dreamcast. Which technically has a compact flash card in it. And I have my regular Dreamcast. I mean, I have other Dreamcasts technically, but those are my two main ones. I have my sports edition, which sits on the shelf behind me. I have a Japanese one, which is actually on the shelf in front of me. And I have some others in the closet in another room, most of which don't work. I hope to fix them eventually. I got a whole bunch of GD-ROM drives that I bought from South Korea, of all places. Some guy was selling them on eBay for really cheap. Said they were all working. I think it was about 8 of them? Something like that. Maybe it was 5 of them. I don't know, I bought a lot of them. So I have spares if I need them. Yeah, I'm assuming the guy probably took them out of Dreamcast that he put GDMUs in or something. I think that's what he said in the description. I actually haven't tested any of them, so I'm still assuming they work. He said they work. I bought them, I think, last year, so haven't used any yet, but they're there if I need them. I couldn't pass it up. It was very cheap. I think he was asking for the lot. It was like $15 a piece, I think, something like that. Which is not bad at all. Is there an alternative broadband adapter that's cheaper than the original and that is not DreamPie? There was some guy making adapters for, I think, Naomi board broadband adapters or something like that. I forget what it was. But the adapters for the Naomi machine are very expensive in themselves, so they weren't too bad when the guy first came out with this converter thing. But now apparently they've skyrocketed, so they're probably about the same price as buying an actual broadband adapter. The broadband adapter really isn't worth getting anyway, because it only supports 4 games. If you go the DreamPie route, you can play 23 different games online. Soon to be, well, let me calculate this out here. 23, 33, about 38. Yeah. Once the work on the Japanese KDDI Capcom games is completed, we'll have about 38 games that you can play online with DreamPie. That's a lot of games. Yeah, there are a few broadband adapter games that are not playable online yet. Bomberman being one of them. But I mean, even when they're all brought back online, it's still not going to hold a candle to all the games that you can play with the modem. Hello to Smokey, by the way. Welcome to the chat. And the stream. Unreal Torment. Will DreamPie work with a GDMU and new power supply? Sure. I mean, DreamPie technically doesn't really interface with your Dreamcast at all, so it doesn't matter what you modify your Dreamcast with. It plugs into the modem port, but DreamPie really isn't a mod. It's like having your own dial-up ISP in a box. So even if it's a bit tedious, it's better to build the DreamPie? Absolutely. I mean, if you want to play all the games, I mean, if all you care about is Phantasy Star Online, Quake 3 Arena, Toy Racer, and Pod Speed Zone, then I guess you'd be fine with the broadband adapter. But if you want to play any of the other 19 online games, much better off with DreamPie. Broadband adapter was a very underutilized peripheral. Still selling them pre-built and ready to go? Not at the moment. Raspberry Pis have become very hard to find due to the chip shortage. So I don't have any in stock right now. I try to have them in stock in batches. I sold about 10 of them, I think it was about a month ago. But it took me months to put together 10 kits. So I probably won't have any more in stock. For another few months at least, I'm sure. But you never know, I mean it depends on... I'm always keeping an eye on eBay and other places for Raspberry Pis. If I happen to come across someone who's selling a whole bunch of them for cheap, then I can put together some more kits, but they're few and far between. Hopefully things will get back to normal. Chip shortage will be over at some point. But until then... yeah, it's very easy to put together your own DreamPie setup. If you don't mind spending the scalper prices, which I never recommend buying from scalpers, but I mean you can get... I've seen Raspberry Pi 3s for around $75 with power adapter on eBay, which is probably about the best you can expect at the moment. They retail... Normally, you could, before the chip shortage, you could get a Raspberry Pi with a power supply for $42.99. That was the price for the Canakit brand kits. So $75 is almost double that. But yeah, it's about what they're going for now. But yeah, if you don't mind paying the inflated prices, you can buy a modem from the Dreamcast Live Shop, or a line voltage inducer if you're in PAL territories, and get all the rest of the pieces yourself. Put it together using my video tutorial, the 2017 one to be exact, which is still perfectly up to date, even though it's 2017. What chip shortage? I bought chips at the store yesterday. Bob has found the supply of chips. The missing supply. My Raspberry Pi was like 20 pounds. When did you get that? You got that one recently. Is that the one you just bought? That's not bad. You can also go with the older Raspberry Pis as well. You don't need to get a Raspberry Pi 3 or 4. If you want to save some buckaroonies, you can go with a Raspberry Pi 1. They work fine. Or a Raspberry Pi 2. Hello, Project S. Is anyone working on online for Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Yes. Yeah, all of the Dreamcast Capcom KDDI games were recently reverse engineered. Or not the games themselves, but the servers of the games. The issue is that we don't have a way to actually connect to the servers due to the way the games work. So the games themselves need to be patched in order to bypass some things. There's work that needs to be done. Reverse engineering the servers was probably the easier part, to be honest. Although I'm not the one that did it, so I can't say that out of experience, but suffice it to say, it'll probably be a while before we can actually play them online. But it's being worked on. Hey, take it easy, Laws. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry you couldn't get in the game today. Hope you enjoyed your time in Team B. I did read an interesting article today regarding the KDDI Dreamcast games. Apparently, they were actually planning on expanding KDDI outside of Japan at one point. Obviously, they never did that, but that's interesting, because I never knew that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because I'm sure at some point Capcom would have brought over online games to the US, but I guess Japan was their testing ground. What is KDDI? KDDI was a service in Japan. It was primarily for the Capcom games to play online. I don't know if an ISP is really the correct term for it, but yeah, it was a service that you needed to play those games online. You pay per minute. I think it was like 13 yen per minute, if I'm not mistaken, something like that, to play online. Yeah, Yeah, it was exclusive to Japan. None of the Capcom games got online play outside of Japan. Which is a bit odd, you know, I mean, obviously the Capcom games were released outside of Japan, and they definitely had a fan base. But yeah, the online play never made it outside of Japan. But they had quite a few games that supported it. Not just 2D fighters, they had most of the Capcom 2D fighters, but they also had Power Stone 2. They had Heavy Metal Geomatrix, Pod, yeah. Spawn and the Demon's Hand. They had a tennis game. I forget what that was called. It was a Capcom tennis game. Do you think Square Enix will eventually port Final Fantasy VII Remake to Dreamcast? Absolutely. No doubt. Hey, what's up, John? Neto de Tennis, yeah. That's the one. Well, there was also that that puzzle game as well. The Street Fighter. I forget what it was. Super Puzzle Fighter. That's right. That's another one as well. Question, what is the cause of one of your characters not being able to do reverser and such? Something about a bug. It's not just one of my characters, it's when I play on my Dream Shell ID modded Dreamcast. It's a bug with Dream Shell. Uh-oh, someone died. Crevelium. R.I.P. Crevelium. Sorry, Crevelium. No XP for you. Yeah, I can actually revive today because I'm playing from the disc. If the opportunity arises and I am called upon to revive someone, I can do so. Noon Crevelium. I didn't know there were Creveliums for different times of the day, Bob. So is there? Should be a morning Crevelium, a afternoon Crevelium, evening Crevelium, and night Crevelium as well. It's a lot of Creveliums. Bob has retracted his message. Alright. We have time for more things. Alright, Bob is patiently waiting in the lobby here. I think, who do we got left? I know Crevelium died, so, you know, he's not here anymore. Let's see. So we got Sonic, we got Bob. We still got 2 people in kill murder. I think I'm gonna do a very hard team. I hate to leave someone out, but I want to do at least one very hard game today. Afro Thunder's not getting a whole lot of XP, although he's pretty close to leveling up. 1,513. Alright. Thank you, Luke. It was nice playing with you. Oh, you got 3 levels today. I didn't even notice. I usually say congrats when people level up, but I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying much attention. There's a lot of activity going on in the chat, so I was only half paying attention to the game. Sure, I will see you next week, Luke. November 2024. Bob plans ahead. Alright, anyway. Very hard. Afro Thunder's not quite to ultimate yet. Hello, Otaku. Heard that Street Fighter Alpha 3 is back up online on Dreamcast. Not quite. All of the Capcom KDDI games are being worked on. Technically, the server has been reverse engineered, but that's only one part of it. Due to the way they work, which is not the same as a standard online game, basically what they do is you connect to a server, you find a match with a player on the server, and then once you do that, the Dreamcast hangs up or disconnects from the server and then dials the other player, basically like dialing from one Dreamcast to another directly, which DreamPie is not currently capable of doing. So yeah, that needs to be worked out. And there are a couple other things as well, and most likely some of this is going to be worked around by patching the actual games themselves. So unfortunately you won't be able to use an original disc, but it's the better solution than requiring some sort of fancy new hardware setup. Ideally we want everyone that already has a DreamPie setup to be able to play online. You know, we don't want to have what is approximately 3,000 DreamPie users to have to get new hardware to play online with the new Capcom games. So patching the games is what we're looking at the moment, and hopefully that'll work out. But yeah, no real ETA on when that's gonna happen, but it is being worked on. Alright, what do we want to do? I don't think we want to do Forest again, so we'll do a quest. I'm thinking Caves, maybe. Yeah, that is a possibility, Luke. I forgot about that, yeah. Yeah, patching disc is a possibility. Right, let's do... I'm thinking Endless Nightmare Caves. So the wait continues. I would buy a DreamPie kit, but it's been sold out for a good while. Yeah, due to the chip shortage, it's very hard to keep the DreamPie kits in stock. I was just talking about that earlier. I had about 10 of them that I sold about a month ago now. But it took me probably 3 or 4 months to put together 10 kits. So maybe in another few months I'll have another 10. But you can still put one together yourself if you're willing to pay the crazy prices people are asking for Raspberry Pis. Just follow my tutorial video. This crew of yourself, Bob, and Sonic brings back memories. Yes, this is a very retro crew. OG. Hello, Catface. Has the online Dreamcast community been growing? Absolutely. See new players online all the time. Even though I don't have any kits in stock most of the time. People are putting together their own. I'm sure the chip shortage has thrown a wrench in things as far as growing the community, but it's still growing. Yeah, like I've said many times before, I mean, it's a night and day difference from when I started playing Dreamcast Online back in probably 2011, I think was the first time I played online. Outside of PSO, you had some regular PSO players. But as far as the other games are concerned, there was never anyone playing anything else. Well, Quake 3 Arena. I mean, they're still the two most popular games today, but at least we can play other things. Leveled up. Nice. Absolutely, Sonic. I like my Dreamcast XL. Why do I want a mini version? Bigger is better as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, and you know the Dreamcast Mini ain't gonna have a modem. No 56K modem in that thing. So much green blood. They're all zombies. You can tell by the blood color. Haven't danced in a while. Ow. You tell him, Bob. Keep your Dreamcast in pristine condition. You know, now that I think of it, you probably shouldn't be bringing that Dreamcast out in the forest. Too much sun out there. Might start to yellow. At the very least, get a little umbrella for it. There's a broadband adapter on eBay right now for $123.19. It's not terrible, I suppose. I hear GameCube broadband adapters are going for $200 now, so it's a bargain compared to that. I mean, it depends, Sonic. I got my broadband adapter with a Dreamcast and a controller and a VMU for $30. Beat that. Yeah, I've gotten really lucky with broadband adapters. My first one I got for really cheap, and I've gotten 2 since. I gave the other 2 away because I'm a crazy man. I think the second one I got was also already on a Dreamcast. Seller didn't know it was there, obviously. So I think I got that one for around 50. It was a bit more than the first one. And I think the third one I got for around 75. Which was not bad at all. That was just the broadband adapter. $115. Eh. When you're used to getting them for an average price of $50 with Dreamcast included, it doesn't sound so great, Sonic. Yeah, I'm the great bargain hunter, so I won't settle for these crazy prices. I always tell people, if you want a good deal on a Dreamcast broadband adapter, just look up Dreamcast consoles on eBay, look at the back of the console in the pictures, and see if the quote-unquote modem says LAN next to the phone line input. If it says LAN instead of line, then it's a broadband adapter. And if the description and the title on eBay don't mention it, then chances are you got a good deal. The seller doesn't know they have it. And so you'll get a good deal. Oh, I've been poisoned. Where's my, oh, actually, I think I have the spell for this. Conjure up a spell. Anti? No, I don't have anti. Never mind. I think someone healed me anyway. It's probably Bob. Thank you, Bob. I've been doing that for years and never found one. It can take a while. You gotta get lucky. I've gotten lucky twice. So it does happen. But you know, I don't like to hog them. That's why I've given away 2 of them. I actually gave one of them to Kazad, who is now testing it with his new indie game, so... Stupid lilies. Be sure to hit that like button if you like buttons. I should change that message to hit the like button if you like Burger King, because obviously everyone loves Burger King. Bob would be making multiple accounts just so he can like the video. And it's dial-up play. Oh, DD Planet? Yeah. Yep. It has dial 'em up. No broader band. Just dial 'em up. Currently playing the Game Boy Pokemons. I plan to transfer them up to newer gens. Never been a big fan of Pokemon. Never been my thing. There's actually a Pokemon-like RPG on the Dreamcast where you raise little creatures and you can change their stats depending on how you raise them and stuff. And you can call them up for battle. I forget the name of it now. I'm not a big fan of the game. Mainly because when you go into dungeons in the game, it will reset your stats every time. So you start from level 1 every time you go into a dungeon, which I don't like because when it comes to RPGs, I like the progression. I don't like to be reset back to level 1 after every area that you go to. For me, it's all about leveling up and making your character stronger. Which you can't do in that game. I mean, you can... I think you can up your equipment and stuff like that, but your level always resets, and that annoys me. So I can never get into the game because of that. I guess the idea of raising creatures to battle for you is kind of cool, but I don't like the game. It is final battle time. KO in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. No, that's not it. It's a game in itself. It's an RPG. I don't remember what the name of it is. I may think I made 2 videos on it a long time ago. Just basically rambling on how I hate the game so much. I guess I don't really hate it, I don't care for it. It's not my thing. Okay, Bob anti'd me before I could get to my item. Bob is right on top of things. Yukio, maybe? No, it's a Dreamcast game. There aren't too many RPGs on the Dreamcast, so if you look up a list of Dreamcast RPGs, post them in the chat, I'm sure I could find it. I'd know it if I saw it. You know what, I'm gonna look it up right now because it's just bothering me. Oh, we're finished anyway. I'm gonna look it up. I have plenty of time now. Old video. Very old video. Oh, Time Stalkers. I was thinking that too, but for some reason I didn't think that was it. Yeah, it's Time Stalkers. That's the one. It was a very early release on the Dreamcast. Don't care for it. Would not recommend. Probably been said a million times, but I would love this as is on a modern console. Oh, PSO? Yeah. Sure, why not? It's better on Dreamcast, though. Why would you want to play it on a modern console? They're all inferior. Give me my money. Thank you. Thank you very much. I worked very hard for that money. I worked hard for the money. So hard for the money. Well, Afro Thunder went up 1 level today. He's still not up to Ultimate, but he's getting there. Could always play on PC, as modern as it gets. Yeah, PC is like the console that transcends generations. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. On a Windows 11 PC, you can play decades worth of Dreamcast games. Or Dreamcast games, yeah. I mean, you can play Dreamcast games. Decades worth of PC games. It's amazing, the backwards compatibility. Anyway, for ease of playing with friends who don't have a Dreamcast, as Luke said, you can play the PC version with Dreamcast players. It's all cross-plat. Also amazing to think, Dreamcast is cross-platform with a game on Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 8.1, whatever. Whatever you got. Although, honestly, I have not tried PSO version 2 on Windows 11. I'm sure it works fine. I haven't tried it myself, though. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's live stream. A good one. As usual, a lot of players, a lot of fun. Always a blast. So I will be back. What do we got for tomorrow's game? I think is it 4x4 Evolution tomorrow? I think it's, well, let me double check. It is. Yes. Tomorrow's game, not UK game, is 4x4 Evolution. Happy 4th of July. Are you in the future, Bob? It's only July 2nd where I am. But ahead of time, yes. Happy July of 4th. So, yeah, 4x4 is tomorrow. I might stream that. I'm not sure. But I might. So, maybe look forward to that. But, I'll be back for sure. I don't know if I'll do a midweek stream, because I have some PC upgrades to do in the middle of the week, which is normally when I would live stream. So I don't know if I'll be able to live stream next week. I'll probably have to cancel that while I upgrade my PC. I'm upgrading the SSD in it, so I gotta transfer all the stuff over and do all that stuff. But I should definitely be back on Friday for Worms as usual. But anyway, guys, good games today, and thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing. And I will see you next time. Or, no, I messed it up. Hold on, let me do it over again. Until next time, keep on dreaming. See, I've been getting that right lately, but I messed it up today. Oh well. Keep on dreaming.